I don't entirely remember what was going on, but we're very early. We're at the first little town here. We have to go to some embassy, like peace talks between the tribes in the west. We can go to the west, so we can find something about Gaia, if I recall. Something like that. But I just got to this town last time, so.
If you call a few squiggles on a piece of paper a map, sure.
Squiggles on a piece of paper. So I haven't done anything in this town. Trade your gear at a workbench. Use workbench. I mean, do I want to do this? What's it cost? Shards, braided wire. I don't know when I'm going to be getting another bow, so as well. Braided wire, need burrowers, sound shell as well. Output upgrades. Increases resistances. I don't know if I'm a little quiet too, because I'm playing with the controller. I'm sat back in my chair a little bit. Tweak my mic if I have to. Okay, upgrade you. What does create job? Oh, okay, it's just like you can mark stuff so you know what materials you need. I can upgrade this as well. The last one I need another hard plate and a fanghorn antler. Blast trap. I'm not too worried about that right now. I guess there's no upgrades for those.
The oven blows that whistle, no one's working anyway.
And with acid damage is now available. Yeah, enemies, if they're weak to acid, hitting enemies with acid will build up to the corroding state. Armor takes damage over time and has reduced damage resistance.
This should be useful. Now I just need to find Erend and help him clear the Bristlebacks.
One hammer isn't gonna kill you.
This is your stash.
Unless Owen and his
Restock your resources by holding square. Damn.
Best singing voice in all the dogs.
I don't want to talk to you. I want to get out of my way. My stash. Just valuables. Okay.
And I'm inebriated.
Storage. And I'm inebriated.
You're ugly.
Here we go.
Oh. No, do you not want to talk to me? Can I not buy armor?
I wrestled a snapclaw once.
Okay.
Yes, I did. Don't
Bunch of
pull that
quests
face.
here. Question mark over here. Blurb. Back here. Excuse me. Oh, oh, you're a very jolly fellow. I can't talk to him yet.
Boy, flag.
Machine strike? That's all I got uptown. Go get these quests here. Turn the volume down a touch. Like there. Mildew.
Hey, Mildew. I took some of your stew last time I went into the wilds. Kept me going for a week. Felt like I could have put a strider in a sleeper hole.
Enjoy it while it lasts.
Sounds like you're serving up some impressive provisions here.
Not again. You can have the discount too, but you'll have to come back later.
I think you have me confused with someone else.
Oven didn't send you?
No.
Oh, my apologies. It's just that his minions won't stop pestering me. Now I've even worn out my special griddle.
Not the griddle.
Since I'm in the midst of a crisis, perhaps you could skip to what it is you wanted?
Some of your food?
Of course.
Are Ulvin's people causing you problems?
Oh, yeah. They constantly demand my best, but the equipment I need to make my signature dishes isn't built for batch cooking. And don't get me started on the Ulvin discount they feel so entitled to.
And if you refuse?
I make meals, no trouble.
How did you end up in Chainscrape?
Heard about a new and upcoming town at the edge of the frontier. Where there's a town, there's a tavern. I was in need of work. So I got myself out here and started cooking. Some of these people had never tasted proper boars and berries stew before. Anyway, next thing I knew, people
Boars
kept
and
coming
berries.
back. Guess they like my food. Or the ale.
Your last customer mentioned your cooking really kept him going out in the wild. Where I'm headed, I could use some of that.
I would be happy to oblige, especially since you have the decency to ask pleasantly.
But...
But my special groove griddle is no more. Without it, I can't cook any of my signature dishes. I hate to think what'll happen when I'm forced to refuse Ulvin
Just
or
buy a
his
new
goons.
griddle.
Even if I already had the right ingredients, there's nothing I can do. Unless you can source me a temporary replacement?
what do you need?
For the ingredients, a few pieces of decent wild meat, and I'd say a big handful of bitter leaf stems. That'll do. As for the griddle, a corrugated metal panel might suffice until I can have a new one forged. You'd likely find one in a scrounger pile, if you follow the river to the northeast. Don't worry, I'll clean it first. You'll have no issue finding boars and bitter leaf on your way. Assuming you're as much a hunter-gatherer as your clothing suggests.
Thanks, Mildef. I'll keep an eye out.
So that's what gratitude sounds like,
And don't let anyone push you around, okay?
if you say so.
Dash of courage. Alright, who else got quests for me out here? More.
Brother! Good looking!
Lucky I'm in a good
Never fear,
But I saw two
my
more.
lady.
Way over here. Oh, the other one's here. Alright.
We are on the same side here, Ulvund. The Bristlebacks threaten us all.
Oh, drop the act. We all know it was the Carja who let the Bristlebacks into the valley, sent them straight through the gates of barren light.
That is preposterous. Why would we let dangerous machines into our own land?
You mean the land that honest Osram laborers work tirelessly with no say in its governance? The land that, should you sign the decree,
Oh, that damned concession decree.
would be managed by the people who actually live and work on it.
What do you want, Ulvund? Some kind of payment?
My dear magistrate, you think I can be bought? If you want that whistle blown, all you have to do is have your soldiers remove the Bristlebacks and sign the concession decree. Face it, what other choice do you have?
Hi.
Savior, what auspicious timing. Might we discuss a matter of importance to the Sundom?
We might.
You might.
Later.
Very well. I shall be waiting.
The facial animations are so good.
Oh, the savior herself. Walloper of Derval, gutter of youth.
Maybe.
I've heard many tales of your beauty and heroics, my fierce lady warrior. Ulvund Freeholder, at your service. So, what could have dragged you away from the fine silks and wine of Meridian to this smudge of a settlement? Your saviorly attention must be needed elsewhere.
Really attention.
I'm here for the embassy, and
The embassy? Why, by the forge. Ah. Greater gears for greater matters. Guess that means you'll be moving on.
once I've dealt with any problems around here that need my saviorly attention.
Ah, the Bristlebacks, of course. Got to get rid of them if you want that embassy to take place. Well, best get to it, hey? And off you go.
Not so fast. You don't seem to have a high opinion of the magistrate?
Well, I refuse to play nice to some fancy-robed parchment pusher when my fellow laborers are being bullied, intimidated, and taken advantage of.
How noble of you.
Noble, ha! Born with a hammer in hand, I was. Nobody handed me anything or dropped opportunity into my lap. Everything I've achieved, I've done on
Pulled
my
yourself
own.
up by the bootstraps, huh?
And where is this hammer now?
The burden of leadership forced me to set it aside. The Carja risk nothing, while demanding that good Osseram gamble with their lives out there. Someone had to step up and say no more.
You ordered the work stoppage?
Indeed I did. We're laborers, not soldiers. Until the Carja clean up their mess and give us the fair deal we deserve, I'm not risking Osseram lives.
Fair deal? You mean your concession decree?
It's not my decree. It's on behalf of all the good Osseram laborers of this land who do all the back-breaking work, while only the Carja reap the rewards. All we're asking for is the ability to share in this prosperity for a land worked by the people, for the people.
Right. Then just how much would be your share?
Only an amount appropriate to my contributions to this community, of course.
Where's the whistle?
Right in the middle of town, but with the threat out there, I'm not endangering innocent Osram lives.
I'm going to clear out the Bristlebacks. And when I'm done, this valley is going to get moving.
If that's what it takes. Until then, I'll keep looking after the safety of these good folk.
Just be ready to blow the whistle.
My
See what that Carja magistrate wanted.
audio is
Bet
popping a little bit.
He's in the tavern.
Okay. We'll see how that... It's hard to hear sometimes, especially when there's, like, crunching of dirt and rocks and fires. Sounds a lot like, the audio static, but I could hear it a little bit during that conversation.
If I'm drunk, you...
I hope Corvin and the others are doing better than I am.
What
Arnif.
happened to you?
That damn mine is what happened to me. It won't be the last injury if Olvin keeps shoving those tongs into those tunnels.
What mine?
Northeast of Chain Scrape, where the river ends. I told Corvin we should stop when the first cave-in happened, but... Olvin probably threatened to cut off our pay. Or worse.
How about you slow down and take me through it? You mentioned you were injured in a cave-in.
Yeah, a couple days ago. That's how I hurt this blasted leg. Corvin and the others were opening a new vein while I was checking on an older one. As soon as their blast hit, the tunnel I was in collapsed. Might have dodged it if I wasn't running on barely a spark of sleep. We were pushing too hard and too fast.
And you're afraid Corvind and the others might not be as lucky if it happens again.
Mm-hmm. Hit the nail right on the head.
Who's Corvind?
He's their foreman. And a damn good one. The kind that knows how to deal with management when it gets unreasonable. But Olvin, his demands go beyond unreasonable. Corvin's been doing his best to appease him. He even blamed himself for my injury when it was Olvin who ordered the extra shifts.
Sounds like a good guy.
That's why we all put up with the long hours and lousy conditions. But if the whole mine becomes unstable, I'd rather suffer Olvin's wrath than die buried in rubble.
That's fair.
I could check in on your crew if I'm in the area.
I would appreciate that. Thank you.
Deep trouble. Okay. Okay. These. Those are just side quests. Machine strike. I don't know what that means. Get out the way.
One drink for me, and one drink for other me.
Walk it out, huh?
How do I get to you? Another door or something over here? I see. Wait, a mission. Oh, it's a. Went.
Come to revel in some strike, sister? Let me set the board.
I was just passing by.
First timer, huh? Don't worry about it. I'll go easy on you. You got any pieces?
No.
Well, aren't you in luck then? I got an extra set. A Tanakh original straight out of the Forbidden West. Sit. I'll run you through it in a hot spark. I'll give you something special if you win at all my boards, too.
I'm intrigued. Oh, yes. A lot going on here. All right. I don't know what any of this mean, but I'm sure it's fine.
Let's start off simple. The Tanakh like to say that Machine Strike is a game of pure strategy. We each get a set of pieces. Each piece represents a kind of machine, and each machine is worth a different number of victory points. And to win the game, you'll need to gain 7 victory points by destroying the opponent's machines.
You have 2 fours, I have 0 fours. How is that fair?
Every machine, so we use these notes to keep track of them. You see that number on the top right corner?
Yeah, victory points. Got it.
That there is how many victory points you'll get for destroying that machine. Notes also tell you how far a piece can move.
Uh-huh.
How powerful their attacks are.
Uh-huh.
The distance they can strike from.
Okay.
And of course, their health.
Of course.
Okay, that's enough for now. Let's just play.
Okay,
I'll explain the rest as we go.
let's just play.
I own the board, so I get to choose who goes first. Since this is your first time, I'll let you go. Usually you get to choose which pieces to set on the board, but this will do for now.
No, don't
Pick up that
don't
machine
hustle me.
piece to your right.
Going
and
second's
move
almost
it
always
forward.
better. I assume.
And remember, each machine can only move a certain distance.
That's
Take
a
a look at your notes if
sprint.
you need a reminder.
Oh, I see. Okay, so it's attack and defense. So if it's not your turn, you see their defense. If it is your turn, you see their attack. How well, they can also move too, right? So we're just gonna move you up. Oh. And you can turn. Okay. Do you have to move too? Oh no, it's making me
Easy
move to
enough,
that
huh?
square for tutorial
Now,
reasons.
you get to move 2 machines each round.
I have to. Okay.
Perfect.
I'm
There's
being
not much
heavily
else to do for now,
tutorialized.
so just end your turn. We're forging onwards. Let me move my.
But now you get to attack me, I
pieces
assume.
here. And we're back to you. This time, why don't you try attacking one of my pieces? Try with that machine.
Unless
on
we have
your
like
right
attack of
first.
opportunity and like they walk into us and take damage.
Now move. When performing an attack, you'll be testing your machine's combat power against the opponent's. A machine's combat power is a combination of the terrain your machine is standing on and its own attack power. This board only has grassland terrain, which has no effect on a machine's combat power. And your current machine has 2 points of attack power. So in total, your machine's combat power equals 2 points. Since my machine isn't the one attacking, it has 0 points of attack power. And just like your machine, it's not affected by grassland terrain. So right now, the difference in combat power between the two machines is 2 points. This means your machine can do 2 points of damage to my machine. Did you get all that?
Sure did. Yes.
Knew you were a smart one. Finish up by... Not pulling any punches, huh? Now grab that second machine of yours. See how your machine can't move close enough to attack mine? You can make your machine sprint. That lets it move 1 space further. Try it out. Downside to sprinting is that your machine can no longer attack. Now, some players like to take a risk and overcharge their machine in cases like this. Overcharging lets you attack after a sprint, but it will damage your machine's health by 2 points. So use at your own discretion.
So yeah, that would just
Let's
kill
try
me.
doing that now so you can see what I mean.
But then surely you would just kill me.
That's about it for your turn then. Now, I'll let you in on a neat trick. That machine of yours, the one closest to me, grab a hold of it. Same as in the wilds, machines have both armored points and weak points. You can see them marked on the pieces. Blue shows where their armor is thickest. Hit them there and you'll do some damage, but not a lot. Now, red shows the machine's weak points. Hit those and you'll deal a mighty blow.
Mighty blow.
Here, let me show you. Rotate that piece so your machine faces mine. Now let that machine have it. Off the board she goes, and there's your first victory points. You don't have 7 of them yet, so let's keep going. Your machine attacked mine, but hasn't moved yet. Go ahead and move downwards towards my remaining piece. You've already attacked a machine and moved your piece. But if you overcharge your machine, you can attack a second time. And by the look of your machine's health, you'd be sacrificing your piece to defeat mine. But sometimes, that can be a good thing. Overcharge your machine to attack mine a second time, and I'll show you what I mean.
That's a good trade.
Ain't that a thrill? Now, because your machine was knocked out at the same time as mine, we both get the victory points our machines are worth. Good news is, since you're the one attacking, you're gonna receive your victory points before I do. Which means you can reach the coveted 7 victory points first. That's why sometimes losing a piece can be the best way to end a game in your favor. Now, you'll notice you didn't get quite up to 7 victory points this time.
We have 2
but
points.
You did destroy all my pieces. That means you're the winner!
Wow.
That wasn't so hard, was it? Just remember to always check for the best terrain to attack from. You'd be surprised the advantage you can gain over an opponent like that. I know it saved my behind in a game or 2.
I'll try and remember that.
Oh, before I forget, these are all my spare pieces. I want the Savior of Meridian to have them. It's a small set to be sure, but it should be enough to get you in on any strike games you find out there. You might even fancy looking out for them strike carvers. They've got all kinds of unique pieces that can turn a game in your favor, though they'll need the right materials to craft you one. Or you might find them in the wilds if you're lucky. I know I've lost my fair share of pieces after a night of machine hunting or brew hopping. No,
Alright, we're no longer going to the west. We're just going to play Strike Machine. Machine Strike?
Now, if you feel like playing a real game, I've got plenty of other boards. I could even teach you a few more tricks if you're up for it.
Thanks. I'll think about it.
Alloy's not into it. Alloy has no time for games.
I knew I'd make a strike player out of you yet. How about this time I tell you how to use a board's terrain to your advantage?
Grasslands, we got like
This
rocks and
one's got
mountains
all
and
the
water.
different terrains you can encounter in a game of Strike. Knowing when and how to use them can mean the difference between victory and defeat. Terrain mainly affects your machine's combat power. As you know, when fighting an opponent's machine, you compare its combat power to yours. The higher your machine's combat power, the more damage you can do. So finding the right terrain is an essential strategy for overpowering your opponent. Here, I'll show you. Grab that piece to your left and move to attack my machines. Now let's take a look at your machine's combat power. Combat power is the sum of a machine's attack power and the value of the terrain since your machine is attacking, it's using its 2 points of attack power. It's also standing on forest terrain with a value of 1 point. Add those together and your machine has 3 points of combat
Oh, I see.
power.
There's little
My machine is standing on grassland terrain
little
with a value
nodes
of
on
0
the tiles.
It's also not attacking, which means their attack points aren't in play. So my combat power is 0. This means your machine can do 3 points of damage. Go ahead and test it out. There you go.
Stomp.
Now, choosing the right terrain doesn't just improve your offense. It can also help defend your machines from attack. Grab your other piece and place it in front of my second machine. Since your machine is attacking, it's using its 2 points of attack power. It's standing on grassland terrain. This terrain has a value of 0. This means your machine's combat power adds up to 2 points. My machine can't use their attack power since they're defending their position. But they have the higher ground. They're standing on forest terrain, which is worth 1 point. This means my combat power adds up to 1 point. Now, the front of my machine is colored blue. This means that the spot you're about to attack has armor protecting it, which means my machine gets an extra point, giving it a total of 2 combat power points. If we compare the combat power of both machines, you'll see that you won't be able to do any damage. Whenever you're unable to top an opponent's combat power, you can still choose to attack and break their machine's defenses instead. Go ahead, try it out and see what happens. Ha, see? When you break a machine's defenses, you can knock it backwards. Sure, both our machines will receive 1 point of damage, but knocking my machine off that terrain makes it more vulnerable to attacks. Not only that, if my machine had been blocked from moving backwards, it would have received an extra point of damage.
Okay, into
And
the
if my
breach
machine
style.
had been blocked by another one of my pieces, that machine would have received damage as well. That's why breaking a machine's defenses is a great way to deal damage to several pieces at once. Useful, right? Okay, now go ahead and end your turn. There's still one more thing I want to show you. All right, as we've seen, the higher the terrain, the more it'll add to your machine's combat power. However, there are 2 other terrains that work a little differently. This is what we call a chasm. Only flying machines can be placed on those. But it'll take away 2 combat points if you do, so be wary. This is marsh terrain. Landing on it will take away 1 combat power point from most machines. It'll also keep your machine from moving for the rest of the turn. Here, let me show you. Grab that machine on your left.
Okay, can you knock pieces into the chasm though?
See? All you can do now is wait for your next turn to move again. Or you can overcharge your machine to get out of there. You can still attack any nearby enemies so you're not completely helpless. Well, I think that's enough yammering from me for now. Promise it'll all come in handy next time you play.
What's this? Machine types and skills.
Here for more tips? Why don't I tell you a bit more about the pieces we used to play? In a normal game, you get to choose which machines you place on the board. Each one is worth a certain number of setup points, and you can spend up to 10 assembling your army. Knowing what each machine brings to the game and building an army that matches your strategy is the key to becoming a machine strike master. When assembling your army, there are a few things to keep in mind.
I do want to be the very best.
First and foremost, you can never have more than 4 of the same machine on the board at the same time. With that in mind, Most players would choose machines based on how far they can move or how much attack power they have. But a real strike player will be looking at a machine's type and skills. Let's take a quick look, shall we? Pick up that machine on your left.
This is just like every strategy game ever mashed into one.
All right, let's talk about the different ways in which a machine attacks its opponents. In other words, its machine type. If you look at your notes, you'll see this machine here
Noted.
is a melee type.
People study.
You can also tell by the shape of the base the piece stands on. A melee type machine attacks the first enemy within range, and no one else. We've seen this plenty of times, so just move that piece forward so I can show you some more stuff. Great, now grab your other machine.
Gunner.
Looks like we've got ourselves a gunner type machine here. This means they'll only hit the farthest enemy in their attack range. Let's move that machine forward and end your turn so we... Let's go with this piece first. This is a ram type machine. Attack an enemy with it and it'll push the piece backwards. Like this. See, now my machine has taken over your machine's spot on the board. This is a great way to take the advantage away from your opponent if they have the higher ground. Looks like we have one more piece to look at.
Dash type.
Now this is a beauty of a piece, a dash type machine. When it attacks, it'll move to the end of its attack range and damage every machine in its path, including your own. So make sure you take a good look at the board before you send it off to the races. You should also make sure it's able to finish its attack on an empty spot. Otherwise, you won't be able to attack at all. Here, I'll show you. Look, it even rotated your piece. A nifty little piece you'll definitely want in your set. If you look at your notes, you'll notice this particular machine has one of the skills I mentioned before. There's quite a few of those, and we haven't even looked at all the machine types yet. But I'm pretty sure you've got more important things to do, so I made you a list. It's got all the tips and tricks we talked about, too. I think that about does it for now, so if you want to play a real game, just let me know.
Okay. We play for real now? And we get pieces from doing this.
Let's play.
For reals this time. Alright, these are all I have. Alright, so you alternate when you pick. And obviously put them over here by our high ground.
Board's all yours. I'm up. That's it for me.
Just can't quite kill
Lucky
you.
me, you hit armor.
Actually, will that... Oh, there we go. Yeah, that is too.
I got a tough fight ahead of me.
Okay. You can't one-shot me there, so...
My turn.
Ah, okay, you overcharged.
Your move, Red.
I don't wanna move. I wanna turn. Oh, it changes. Square was rotate earlier, but now it's not.
Now that was a game, even if I lost.
Easy. Okay, but I have
Good
more
luck.
to choose from too, so I don't think I'm building my own decks quite yet. I'm bored though. Attacking from a hill. Hill is the gray. Green is forest. Hill is grassland. Feel something
Your
like that.
turn.
Oh, you have 2 attack range even. Oh, pretty neat. You can sprint for free, you just can't attack. Can I look at your stuff? Okay, you have the same stuff I do? Yeah. Be able to attack me from there because you have the 2 range, but I would be a little safer because I'm on the hill. There. And you can only move 2 a turn, so
Time to get serious.
take control of the middle of the board.
You're up, Red.
Seems like a poor choice.
Ah, off the board it goes.
Attack there. Just overcharge and kill that.
One less piece on the board.
Got so much HP. Heck do you have? It's gonna kill me though. But I think that's fine, because then we're up 3-2.
Okay, let's see.
Kills me because he hit the weak point side.
Ah, knocked right off the board.
And sprint you up there. Then, yeah, don't rotate. You don't have the weak side pieces, so.
Time to make my move.
Alright, there's another knockback.
Well, that's done now.
Ow. Okay.
You're up, Red.
I forgot about the knockback, I guess. Oh, they're ram types. They always knock back.
Ah, not that easy to get through my machine's armor, is it?
I gotta lose.
That was brutal.
Oh, because you can move the same machine twice. You can just only make 2 moves.
Oh, I thought I had that one.
Calculated, it's fine. I know what I'm doing.
Here
Let me get a drink real quick. 1 second. Got an itch in my throat today. I'll tell you what. It refuses to go away. Alright, oh, I got a lot of pieces here. Grounger, 3 move, 5 HP, 2 attack. That seems pretty good. The Lance Horns, and there's just the basic bitch burrowers. But the risk is when we get to the point that we're actually going to be winning by victory points, these give 2 victory points. One of these scroungers. Another scrounger here. And give me just a burrower. How many do we get? I don't remember how many max we get.
Trust your instincts, Red.
Shut up. Do we get to play them all? We do get to play them all. Okay.
Your turn.
Get a lot of movement. Just go ahead and get our Lance Horns up there.
I'm up. That's it for me.
Do you have a weak point? I can. Oh, there it's on your back over here, Scrounger. You have... I don't know how to much defense they have. What's in the back though? But I want to defend your sides. Back there.
Armor is your best friend in this game, I'm telling you.
Mm-hmm. Sure it is.
Time to make my
Overcharge
move.
that. Now you're not overcharged.
Well,
Okay.
that's done now. Knocked right off the board. That one hurt.
Get up here and attack these guys, but they're pretty protected up there. Your Scrounger, I guess you can go up here and attack that, so I probably should overcharge.
One less piece on the board.
Seems fine.
Time to get serious.
Both burrowers. Both burrowers. Move you here. Forward. Head and print you up there. If that would kill you, I would overcharge, but it doesn't kill you, so I think
My
wait.
turn. Board's all yours.
That's Questionable.
That was brutal.
Yeah, well, maybe don't just donate your ass to me like that. Free hit there, too. Dude, that's worth overcharging.
Ah, off the board.
'Cause that's one of the Rams.
Okay, let's see.
Yeah,
You
overcharge that
got
shit.
me. Fair and square.
That was the 7. Nice. Okay. Get the hang of it. Okay, I have to do the regular challenge. Oh, can you get skill points from doing this too? Ah, now I actually get to choose my pieces. Grazer, Fanghorn, Lancehorn. Which I don't know. So it's grassland, forest. I don't know what. I just want to see what the tile types are. How many do I take? 10 setup points total. Is a setup point equal to a victory point? It is. Okay. 2 of those. 2 of those. So there's no... It's the orange, the mountain? I don't know what the, Wait, there we go. Wait. I can look what they have. Bristleback do. Start of the turn, all pieces within attack range lose 1 health. I assume that includes their own units. I get 2 burrowers since I don't actually know what those terrains mean, so.
This is gonna be fun.
Okay, so the orange is hill. My Lancehorn over here. I took 2 gunners. No, let's go over here to protect the lance. Get a couple of grazers. Have some shitty burrowers left.
Your move, Red.
Ram type with 3 movement. Could definitely get to my gunner. Put you up there. Safe there, and the lance up top.
Time to get serious.
Oh, he sprinted, okay.
Your turn.
Oh, it's the one that just does the AoE damage. It's fine. Let me go up here. I was doing, it's a ramp type, so it's gonna hurt my own unit too, but worth it to get rid of that
Knocked right off the board.
before that becomes a problem.
Okay, let's see. Board's all yours.
Overcharging there. Grounder. What I can do here. I don't know if this is a good idea or not.
One less piece on the board.
Well, you guys just move back to your little mountain here. I can't go in preview while I have to move, because that's just a scrounger there, right? Gunner. I move here and then I'm weak to the left, but if I leave it here, you're weak to that gunner there. Put you back into safety on the mountain. Oh, here's the burrow where you couldn't actually reach. Around. What's the gunner? Do you not have a gunner? Oh, you don't have any gunners.
Okay. My turn.
Fine.
Well, that's done now. That's it for me.
Do the same thing.
Hey! Oh, that was the perfect spot. That was.
So the burrower's not gonna be able to get there. Put you there and then rotate you this way.
Time to make my move. Your move, Red.
Fine.
Ah, off the board it goes.
There's a burrower over here. You can't do anything. There. Burrowers, and he has a lance, but it's all the way up there, so
I'm up.
he's just gotta move up and get
You're
into position.
Up, Red. Well, spark my forge. You have beaten me on every one of my boards.
Spark my forge.
Now that deserves a prize, I say.
We got a Bristleback piece now. Metal shards. Okay, well.
Come back anytime, Red.
That was fun.
Knew you couldn't resist some good company.
Ah, Savior! Over here!
Hey, bud.
Careful there.
Savior, thank you for taking the time. And my condolences that you had to endure Ulvan's bloviating.
I've dealt with worse. It sounds like he's really trying to put you over the barrel.
The idea that the Karja purposely let Bristlebacks into the Daunt, it's completely absurd. But the louder and longer he says it, the more support he'll get for his damned concession decree.
How did the Bristlebacks get into the Daunt?
No one knows for sure. The first report of them came from west of the quarry. But unless they have wings I don't know about, I don't see how they could have come over the mountains.
No other way in.
The only way I know about is Barren Light. Look, if you can get to the bottom of this, I can offer a considerable bounty in return. Help me shut Ulvund up.
What is this concession decree that Ulvund wants?
He wants the Sundom to designate portions of the Daunt as Oseram holdings. Only the portions, mind you, that produce any value.
Let me guess. Because he stands to profit somehow?
Exactly. With the Daunt under Oseram law, he could secure more investment for their numerous ventures.
He can't get those investments without the concession?
No. Not while there's a chance the Sundom could revoke their access. Hence, why the concession is so important to him. And why blaming the Karja for the Bristlebacks, no matter how absurd, works in his favor.
How did you get stuck out here?
I asked for the posting, believe it or not. Overseeing the entire valley on behalf of the Sun King? It was an honor. Is an honor, I mean.
But your job would be a lot easier without someone like Ulvund blasting hot air all the time?
Ulvund's not going anywhere. He's been around longer than I have. Even fancies himself the founder of Chainscrape. Well, I'll find a way to live with him. I have to.
You said the Bristlebacks were first spotted west of the quarry?
Yes, according to one terrified laborer, said the ground trembled before they came charging down the hillside. He took off and ran all the way here.
Good place to start looking, then.
If you learn the truth, maybe Ulvund will stop blaming the Karja for every problem under the sun, and maybe then he'll actually focus on rebuilding Barren Light instead.
Okay.
Or did you miss that?
That everything? Oh, there's this. Please question mark. Unknown. Direction did I come into this valley? I don't remember. I think I came from Barren Light. I don't remember. Go up here and clear out this little area first. Kind of a dead end up there. Is that multiple? No. That's fine. We'll get that on the way out. As I can figure out how to get outside. Wait, it didn't activate quest. There we go. Everyone's drunk in this damn town, Jesus. Clearly.
It seems like bitter leaf likes to grow on rocky terrain.
3 of these. Also an unknown up here. Like, oh, it's this like ruins up here.
Okay, I think I have enough bitter leaf.
Where's the okay. About to say, how's the climbing? I was actually not expecting to just be able to climb up this random mountain face. That shows handholds. Yeah. That's nice. You can kind of just climb from anywhere. With like actual handholds, but not like Not like, you know, Breath of the Wild or Genshin style, where you can just scale literally anything. Here, there's still specific points, but there's handholds everywhere. Do they go all the way up? I can't tell. Find out. Gonna do a little parkouring. A little free soloing up here. She doesn't have like a stamina bar, so we can just kind of go up here. Feels very smooth, actually. Compared to other games in the past that have done the handhelds kind of thing, like Uncharted and yeah. Assassin's Creed, the other one that it reminds me of, but Assassin's Creed. I don't know how many of the more recent ones are, but some of the older ones.
Guess I should leave it for now.
I mean, Black Path. I remember like Assassin's Creed 2 and like Brotherhood, Revelation. Very difficult to actually go where you wanted sometimes while climbing. What you talking about? Can't get past. Just kind of like walk across these, right? And she'll, yep, hop, hop, hop. They're like breakable. Checking. Oh, come on. Is there anything around this side first? There's a chest. This music's pretty good too.
Some kind of device. Metal reflects the sun. To send a signal?
Lens of
Looks
the
like
morning.
Some kind of lens. Guess I'll keep it for later.
It does not look like I can get any higher than this. Where's my ballet? I remember in the first one there was like grapple points that you could rappel down. I didn't see any of those. And it hurt down here. What's the question mark up there? Burrower site unknown. A campfire. Oh, there's a boar. Wait, I need you. Some boar meat. Okay. 5 boar meats. That was right in the head. How is he not? How is he not dead? Oh, the blues from the Burrower's over here. Where'd the body go? Can we go investigate?
If I find the right cauldron, could learn how to ride this machine.
Hey, bud. Hey, hey, hey. All your shit that flew off everywhere, I thought they dropped, like, parts that you destroy, too. Let me go find this other boar over here. Can I focus on it? Oh, rock. Yeah, here it is. They're the blue little bits. It's their one meat was blue. Blue rarity meat. What's in here? Yeah. Where are you? I can't interact with you. Okay. I saw some more boar over here across the river.
Stacking up for the hunt.
Okay. Oh, this wood orange. I have one arrow left. Crafting. Give me some regular arrows. Whoa, biggie. Get one more. How do I do the grapple again? Double tap. To remember that. Tap R3 while aiming. Oh, there it is. Okay. You have my dead eye, or whatever you want to call it, whatever it's called in this game. Any more pigs? It's all pigs, right? Yeah, so there should be more over here still. We're still in the zone. You know, I realize on my schedule I put roguelites and shooters for middle of the week, and I was like, wait, well, shit. This is Horizon, but it's kind of a shooter. You know, I think there's a lot of shooting that goes on. I think I would allow it. Perch, other cache right here. Oh, any of this is ancient chimes or keys. Okay. But I might like, redo the names in my schedule, but I don't know, because the things I want to focus on going forward are obviously roguelites and shooters still, but Also, Souls-likes. Haven't even played Elden Ring yet. Haven't even played Demon Souls Remaster, which I own. So it's gonna be kind of the other thing in the middle of the week. You do the scan.
Okay.
Oh, burrow over there. There's a lot of things up here. Okay. Forget how to do how to scan them. Where's your aggro range? Quick question. I can get me up here too. But we need to go to the Scrounger State, which is... Not showing up on my HUD. Okay, there it is. No grabby bits there. Me, sprint, focus, activate, focus tag part? Overriding. Do that yet, can I? No. Scan enemies. Like, you have to... actually, like, manually scan them. Ah, there we go, you have to hold it.
I heard it.
Grounder, okay. This is where I have to be, so.
I'll need this.
Oh, hello. We're just a burrower.
Scroungers. The native said I could
I
find
slid a little too far.
Okay. Much better.
What the fuck was that? Jesus. They have like a range attack, but I don't know how it works. partially my fault, because I overslid that grass a little bit.
Scroungers. Mildev said I could find a metal panel in one of their scrap piles.
Do. Hello. Oh, those are grapple points. Okay. Good to know. Oh, this is the one that aggroed me last time, right? He's kind of busy. The burrow over there. How much leeway do I have on the old stealth strike? Good. Enough.
Through the scrap piles
That
for
was
a
all of
metal panel. There, that should be enough wild meat for Mildev.
That,
I think I have everything I need for Mildev.
Acid
Good
trap
thing, too.
recipe.
I can use a decent meal.
Generous supply cache. There's so much stuff. I'm just taking everything. As you do. You do in these kind of games. Take it all and sort it out later. That all the bodies.
Take this to a dyer later.
A dyer. And I can customize my clothes. Locked path, missing tool need. I don't know exactly what that was up there. There's another fire behind me. Ooh, this fire first. The raccoon. Grab anything useful? Wild meat. Not really. Give me that quick save. Anything of interest over here? Where's this unknown? Oh, okay. It's on the other side of the canyon here, I guess. I'll hit that on the way back. Not like a mini-map. That I've accidentally turned off somehow. Focus activates. Sprint. Hunter's kit. Oh, show HUD. That might be it. No map, though. I don't remember if there was a map in the first game or not. A mini-map, at least. Nothing? Nothing, I guess.
damage.
Nothing to see here.
I can keep going.
I'm playing on like hard, I think. Not like the max difficulty, but one below it. Like shit does so much damage. What's up? What's that? Oh wait, hold up. Skill points. This is a Valor Surge. Learn all 3 connected skills to automatically unlock it. Equip the Valor Surge to use it. Powerful special abilities that require a build-up of Valor to use, and Valor to throw actions, remove components, dragging loose battles between enemies. Each skill tree offers different Valor Surges that provide unique advantages. This one, bolster your resolve and deal more damage with ranged weapons for a limited time. And also some life regen. Life steal? Okay. Passive boost. Multiple times, increase their benefits. So it's faster. Its concentration is the Deadeye. Depletes more slowly. Fire a high arcing volley of arrows to rain down. There are 8 bolts if you currently select the type in a short, wide range. Get some weapon stamina. Okay, but I need a technique for that to even bother with the stamina, right? Okay. Trapper, place traps faster. Doubles your elemental buildup. Not gonna be super useful early on, but later game, at least in the first one, is when elements really got important. Starting traps. First strike enemy with a melee attack. Fully charge tap R2 to energize your target. Up to the bow to shoot the energy and then do a large amount of damage. Melee combos. Medicinal berries provide more healing, heal you faster. That's probably pretty good. Do a special potion to restore health and gain resistance status effects. Okay. Bouncing bomb. Purple shredder. Those all seem pretty good. Infiltration, so stealth stuff. Silent Strike does more damage. Doesn't really matter right now because Silent Strike is one-shotting stuff. Damage with impact while stealth. Or tear damage while in stealth. Smoke bombs. Give it a cloaking device. I mean, that does sound pretty good. We got Machine Master. I don't even have a mount yet. So let's do medicine. I have 2 skill points. We can do that and leave our slowly. Okay. What's those 2? Alright. I think chargers are a thing you can mount, but I don't know if I can do that yet. Chargers are like the basic mount. Hello.
What, me?
They attack or they run away? Because there was ones in the first one that just like ran away from you. A lot of armor in your front bit there. Yeah, what are you guys gonna do about it? Huh? What I thought. Ain't gonna do shit.
Smoke. Coming from where Arnav said I'd find his crew.
Why is the music so dramatic? Oh, hey, you finally decided to come over here.
Ammo's out.
Ah, there we go. Never mind. I was wrong. Accelerate, brake, dismount, hold, then release, dismount, jump. Cool.
There's an old watchtower at the top of that cliff. I wonder if there's anything still inside.
You hold, and then release the jump. Alright. See, this question mark is up here. That's another, like, tower. But where are the climbing bits? I need the climbing bits.
Looks like the path up broke a long time ago. I don't have to climb.
There it is.
Scale all you want.
Plant there. Look at that. There we go. You a plant? I mean, you are, but you're not a lootable plant. Means you might as well not be a plant.
This will make a good die. There we go.
There we go. That's not the direction I was facing. My face. Back up there. Like, I'm gonna jump in this direction, and she jumps the exact opposite direction I was holding. There we go. Chest. Probably another chest up here. That's definitely not what I want to do. Jesus. Okay, fine. I was complimenting the climbing earlier. And now you're being finicky. Come on.
Made it. And there's another one of those devices.
Wait, okay. Wait, I saw the rappel down thing. Okay, it's these things.
Lens. Guess I'll figure out what to do with it later.
Exactly. 2 out of 6, huh? There we go, that's a little better. Oh, and another one. Better than falling down the mountain face first. Which, I mean, works, but not always ideal. Unknown shelter. Another burrower site. Let's go check out the shelter first. Come here, faithful steed.
Damn, they saw me.
Yeah, that's fine. They can see you.
This must be the mine Arnav told me about. It looks like the miners are in trouble.
You still want some? Yeah?
Heart's flying!
Hey, fellas. Can't save. What about in here? Which tells you can craft and upgrade items, save your game, or change the time of day. Useful. Unavailable. Dash, okay. Another upgrade on you. The upgrades don't seem to be that expensive, so at least for now, it doesn't seem to be any harm in just upgrading your stuff right away. Pouch upgrades. That. You guys fuck off so I can go loot that body? I'm guessing the answer is no. All just kind of congregating around it now.
That looks like the foreman Arnav mentioned. I should check in with him.
What? Like that campfire? Oh, I guess it's part of the shelter, so yeah.
You good?
I'm okay. Thank you, Corvin.
Corvin? Arnav sent me. I'm...
Not now.
Easy. What happened?
Explosion in the mine. Water flooded the whole place. Some of my guys are still... They're still down there. I can't stop.
You've done enough. Are you hurt?
I'll live. The others. Please.
I need to know exactly what happened.
We used controlled blast to open up new veins in the mountain. One of them must have gone wrong. I can't... I have to go.
How many are still down there? Corvand, how many?
Two. Two, I think. Two more.
I'll do what I can.
Oh, and we go. The Crimson Narrows.
Gotta find those two miners, quick.
Hello? Can anyone hear me?
Over here.
The miners. One of them doesn't look too good. Are you okay?
Who are you?
Does it matter?
Corvin sent me. Are you hurt?
My leg. I was a little too close to the blast.
What happened?
We were blasting in the farthest tunnel, but the scaffolding didn't hold. It collapsed. I think it blocked the drainage shaft. Water started flooding the place as quick as I drink ale. I barely managed to drag us here.
So something's keeping the water inside the tunnels.
What are you thinking?
I've got an idea. Are there more explosives?
Are you crazy?
Yeah, should still be some up top, but you'll need these fuses.
Are you crazy?
Let's fix
You
the
can't
explosions
move,
with more
And
explosions.
I'm not leaving you. It's not like she can make things worse.
Don't go anywhere. I need to find whatever's blocking that drainage shaft and blow it sky high. Made it. There's the debris blocking the shaft. If I can reach those explosives up on that track, maybe I can blast through the blockage.
There's chests over there. How do I get up?
Refreshing.
There's a rope here. What we got down here? More loot. Underwater loot. The swimming, like the underwater swimming, actually doesn't feel bad. Maybe I do have to go across the rope over here. Oh, I can't stand on it from in the water though. Oh, I guess not. Wait, where are these? Oh, those are where the explosives have to go. Oh, and those are the explosives up there. Ah. That looks promising. Shoot something over there, release it. There's points up there. Ah, there's a ladder here. There we go. Kinda in the shadows, I couldn't really see the yellow.
Maybe I can swing past him on this time.
Ow. We're fine. See nothing?
Here we go.
Found that. There he is. Hey, bud. Yeah, come on over here. Come on. Come investigate. Pay no attention to your dead friend. Wait, there's another one? Where? There he is, hello.
That's all of them. Now to find a way. I should follow those tracks. See if they lead to the explosives.
Nothing else in here?
Let's see where this leads.
Generous.
There's the explosives up on the track. Just need to get across somehow. Might be a good idea to drop that ladder.
what do I do with you?
It looks like I can pull that crane over
Oh,
to me.
with the pullcaster. You. So to grapple to something, there was some weird combinations of buttons you had to do to just like play the pullcaster. Right, jump, grapple. Pull. Triangle while aiming. Okay. Alright, there we go. I knew it was something kind of weird like that. He gave you fuses. Surely there's a safer way to do that.
Did the trick? Oh, guess that got its attention.
I want to be in this.
Oh, there.
Yep. Hey, I see your friend up top there. Stunned idiot. That's what killed me before. You've got artillery. Somewhere, where are you? There you are.
That's all of them. Now let's go check on those miners.
First container. That was a bit I knocked off of him. Okay. Oh, I see. I could have just crawled under there though. Why do I need to move this? I don't know. They have the blue bits on them, so I assume you can also... That just pulls them right to you. Okay.
She's so dead.
We don't know that. You did it.
I thought you blew yourself up.
Are you two okay from here?
I can get this idiot down. Don't you worry. Thanks, kid.
Is that it? Alright. Let's get out of here now.
Better let Corvin know his men are all right.
Pretty much it down this area. There was just this one little question mark I want to hit on the way back.
I found the two you mentioned. They're safe, but could probably use a hand. Is that everyone?
It is. I dread to think what would have happened if you hadn't shown up.
I knew we were blasting too much, but the man who staked the claim here, Ulvund, he kept pushing and pushing me. I tried to shield my crew from his constant demands every damn day. I should have been stronger.
You were there for your crew when they needed you. That counts for something.
Ulvund can threaten me all he wants. I am not letting my people back into those mines.
Will you be all right?
Yes. I can take it from here. You are owed, Huntress.
Ulvund's name keeps coming up, and it's never good. Sooner or later, someone's gonna have to deal with him.
I want to... Nope, cannot enter this location. What? I'm just chilling here.
Thank you, Huntress. I'll see the last two make it out.
Why can he not enter this location? There we go. Hey, bud. Also, I leveled up. Weapon technique. Well, that costs 2. Let's get it though. Let's get a weapon skill. So, while holding L2, use R2. Hold on 1 second. Tab or R1 while aiming to use your selected technique. Increase your stamina. Flip between techniques, opening the weapon wheel and tabbing left and right on the D-pad. Okay. Obviously there's high value, it's in the middle. Okay, so then you aim. Hold R1. Okay, and I have 2 pips of stamina right now, and that takes 1, and I'll come back terribly slowly. But I'm sure we can upgrade that later. Let's go check out this question mark. It's not gonna be like a 100% kind of playthrough. I'm gonna do a lot of side quests. Just because they're usually still pretty good. Pretty sure I 100%ed the first one. Like some glowy plant life? Oh, no. It is showing me that there's a cave over here. That's what it's doing. Fucking cavern. There's a dead man. We don't care about the dead man, apparently. Glowy crystal bits. Green, shine, silver. Green, shine, silver. That's a
Gemstone.
tongue twister. Shine, silver.
My blaze, but it's hard and shiny. Maybe merchants would be interested.
Rare and valuable. Can be used for upgrading certain weapons and outfits or trading with specific merchants. Okay. Up you go. Come on. Is that it?
Whew. That'll keep me awake.
That was that. What else up here to the left? Ow. Any climby bits? What? Click on a root alley, come on.
I can climb up this cliff. Wonder if there's anything interesting at the top.
I'll just search it from down here. Way. Up. The plant. Oh.
You can get a strong color out of this.
I don't know when I can dye shit. But also, like, I mean, I still have the starting gear for now, so. Once we find something worth dyeing. Oh, there we go. Down and around. We're really up here.
I wonder what's inside.
Really up here. Oh, loot. God, the sun is so bright. They went a little crazy with the bloom and the lens flare and it is accurate to how, you know, obnoxious the sun in your eyes in real life is. So. But pale bloom. Give me. I still don't know what any of this stuff is for, so we're just gonna be grabbing everything and sorting it out later. This might be another one of those dishes.
Okay, almost there.
It said there's 6 of them, so I don't know if it's like 6 in this area or it's just this area that we're gonna find them. There.
Made it.
And we're up.
And there's another one of those devices. A lens. Guess I'll figure out what to do with it later. I can almost see the entire...
Oh, sorry, Ella. I cut you off a little bit. It was a nice view. Still is a nice view. Game is very pretty. I will give them that. Very, very pretty. It's also nice, like, streaming console games that are this graphically intensive, because I don't have to turn any of my settings down.
Useful for making...
The PlayStation used to do all the hard work, and my computer says to stream it, so... I would probably not be able to stream this if it was on PC.
Bristleback. It's a dead machine. It must be a bristleback. Maybe Errand took it down? Ground soaked with acid. Did the bristlebacks do this?
Ow, audio pop, why? Everything in that direction. Let's just do all the quests before we go back to town. No, you go get back to your scavenging.
Can get data to override machine. Where are you off to?
Oh jeez, oh jeez, it doesn't handle very well.
Hey, you! Make it worth your while if you kill these scroungers.
It's always something.
Hold tight. I'll see what I can do.
Yeah, that didn't work. He can't do anything, he's just fucking off. Okay.
Welcome back, Red. Still use a hand here.
Ow. Ow. Hey fellas. Come on, just come over here for me. Thank you. Get him. Good. Okay, stop with the AoE bullshit! What if we jumped at you, and you just couldn't avoid the damage? What about that? Yeah, get him, Charger. Fuck him up. Good boy. You pissed the charger off again. Bonk.
That's the last one.
What a good boy. Wish I could. Oh, I can repair him. I can't pet you, but I can repair you. Kind of like petting.
Come on over. Let me give thanks proper like.
Watch out for traps in the environment.
I'll keep some extra on hand.
Berries around here. I think I can disarm traps too. But I don't know if I can do it yet. Okay. I think there's like upgrades for it and stuff, but shut up! Looting. Can a girl loot in peace?
See, you're a practiced hunter. Took you less
Something
time
like
to
that.
kill those scroungers than vanguards to kill one bristleback.
So the vanguards came through here?
Yeah, just a bit ago. Down that bristleback, headed south. But then those scroungers showed up to carve the carcass, as they do.
As they do.
Then another bristleback ran through. I'm telling you, it's crazy around here.
So the vanguard went south?
Probably. This whole valley is swarming with them. The vanguard seemed dead set on getting rid of them.
I see.
Hold on there, Red. If you're gonna go chasing across the Daunt, you're gonna want a tripcaster. Not just any tripcaster. One of my make. Free of charge.
Workmanship looks solid enough.
Yep. Been tweaking the design since I left Chain Scrape. More room to tinker out here and less chance of, well, accidents.
Did something happen in Chain Scrape?
Well, like someone.
Let me guess. Ulvund.
Back when I had a place in town, he took a real interest in my wares. Kept pressing for the Ulvund discount. I said no. He didn't like that so much. I can't prove it, but that chuff bucket set my workshop on fire. Felt it best to put some distance between us after that.
Cable car operator told me the Bristlebacks just appeared yesterday. Do you know anything about them?
How is old Karn? Back in the day, me and him got into all sorts of trouble. There was this one time that...
Anything about the Bristlebacks?
No. Karn said true. I just showed up and ran amok. Lucky for me, I've got you and the Vanguard swooping in time to save my backside.
I should get going. Thanks for the tripcaster.
While you're blasting Bristlebacks, I think I'll head down to the hunting grounds. Did you know they have a tripcaster trial? Come by later if you want to try it out.
Maybe. After I get things under control. So Aaron headed south. Should be able to pick up his tracks with my focus.
Careful not to run into your own tripwires. Shock ones for now. Did you... What do these take? Metal plate.
For the next fight.
Stack up on berries though. I have a bunch in storage apparently, but should at some point also be able to like upgrade the berry pouch so I can hold
There's
somewhere.
tracks headed up the hill. I hear it.
Guess ruins. There's a couple of campfires down here. Question mark.
My focus can help me follow them. It's a ruin from the old world. But I could find something interesting inside.
But don't.
Okay, what do we have in here?
Hello? Hey, oh, I didn't do anything. Why did you take so much damage? I didn't do anything.
Try pushing it off.
Lady? Okay, bye. I guess. I don't think I can equip those yet. Locked slot, yeah. By upgrading them, okay. Can do. They're just like runes effectively for your gear.
There's some kind of relic in there. But how to reach it?
Why is it? Why are there 4-leaf clovers? Block integrity maintained. I don't want to get up to this side. No, just grab that. There we go.
Looks like this door needs some
Key
kind of
module.
Key module. Maybe there's one in the ruin?
Triangle.
A crate. This should be useful. It's stuck. Can't pull it from here.
The game's actually respecting physics.
Some data survived.
Fine. On the box now? Excellent. Yes, I planned that entirely. Wait, let me in. See this crate. All this loot. A few other things to grab up here. Come on. Dear customer name, thank you for staying with the Lodge at Zion. With your reservation, you've opted for a red permit parking pass. To ensure the safety and security that our accommodations are renowned for, the access gate for guest vehicles is protected by a personally generated code. For your convenience, this code grants entry to both your room and your parking space. Your red permit code, at pound, I don't know what that symbol is, exclamation mark. Please keep in mind this code is confidential. Sorry for the inconvenience. Our parking system software isn't working properly to access the lot 1705. It's embarrassing for us to admit, but we're unable to change it.
There's a code for the locked door in this data. I
1705.
still need to find a key module.
That one's down below, though.
Okay, gotta find a key for the door.
I'll get this crate first. And we'll get the key for the door. I don't really like this, like, close cam in the events and stuff, but I don't know what else you could do to make it not terrible. It at least lets you see forward where you're going.
There's more of the ruin down here. Where to now?
Well, not that way.
Reach the ledge above now. Guess I'll have to find another way up. There. A little more light down here.
Okay, what's the point of that? Oh, I bet I have a crate. And drop the crate down there, yeah, because the crate's not gonna get through this side. Come along, Mr. Crate. Your work is not done yet.
Down it goes.
Oh, come on. Grab it. There you go.
Okay. Now where does this lead?
Ah, there's the key. Really, you
Key
could have
module.
just, like, climbed up the outside. It's just like an old, decrepit lodge. Or just, like, crawl through a window. Okay. That's fine. That's, whatever. That's fine. I don't have my crate down here anymore. This one's still here.
Okay, let's see if this key fits. There. Looks like this needs a code too. I think some of the data I picked up might help.
0.
Got it! What is this thing? Guess
Oh.
I'll figure out what to do with it later.
Get a lot of XP for that. New collectible. 5 skill points I have now. Go ahead and get this Valor Surge thing unlocked. It's unlocked and you don't have, you don't have to put any skill points into it. Okay. Cool. Equip that. Level 1 though, I'm not sure how to get it higher. I can't level these up anymore, even though there are multiple levels. Oh, well that seems good. Is that what you cost? Just 2. Okay, so next level up we can grab more efficient crafting. This is a good one to get early. Alright, let's go see what these people want over here. I've heard them talking in the background this whole time. You've equipped a Valor Surge.
Mighty thankful to you, Savior.
Just Aloy is fine.
Aaron mentioned you're not one for fancy titles.
You're Vanguard.
Well, here to escort Wadis's delegate behind to the embassy.
If we can get rid of these Bristlebacks.
Captain said to keep an eye on Chainscrape, then these ugly lugs showed up.
Gave the first one a good beating.
But didn't quite have time to roll out of the way when it fell.
Told you it wasn't a good idea to eat that much before heading out.
I should probably get going.
Now, if you see any more of these Bristlebacks...
I'll make sure to roll out of their way.
Might want to take some of these with you as well. They're handy in a pinch.
Thanks.
Stay safe, Aloy.
Smoke bombs. Confuse nearby enemies and escape back into stealth. Smoke bombs can be used underwater. They can be, but should they? Should they be used underwater? Because to me that's implying, Oh, I missed that campfire. Well, it's fine. Implying that I have to deal with underwater enemies. Underwater stealth. You got that, Valor. Where's the other campfire? Vista Point Tower. Campfire's down here.
There's the quarry Thurles mentioned.
Hello.
You picked the wrong day for sightseeing.
I'm not
And
sightseeing,
it's
but
full of
okay.
Bristlebacks.
Yeah, sure is.
Hey girl, stay back. It's too dangerous.
Look at this. Oh, is it this tower? Do I not have to climb tall boys anymore?
An image from the old world. Looks like some kind of building in front of sheer cliffs. The image is incomplete. But maybe if I line it up exactly with where it was taken,
Oh.
my focus can fill in the rest.
Marked area on your map.
I don't think that's right. I better keep looking. Ruins of a bridge. Maybe it's the same one from the image. I could try to line it up around here.
That's what I'm doing, Aloy.
My focus lost the Vista Point image. I must have moved too far. I could try to line up the Vista Point image again. I should be within range. Okay, let's try this again. That building looks like it's in front of some sheer cliffs.
Sure it's not. I don't know. Smoke bomb. Oh, so you have to be in this and then press it. It doesn't quite line up. Maybe from the other side of the bridge.
I think I'm almost in the right spot.
What size does this have to be? Oh,
That did it.
I did it? Did it.
Oh. Completing the image unlocked a data file. It looks like these vista points were made by Miriam Technologies. That was Elizabeth's company. I wonder if I can find more of them out in the wild.
Oh, what's that one? Where? Ah, Vista Points, here it is. Congratulations on reaching the largest national park stop of our Vista Point tour, brought to you by Miriam Technologies and the Coalition for Environmental Reclamation. Ever since their establishment in 1872, national parks like this one have played a vital role preserving our nature's heritage, but many have been threatened by climate change. That's why we created our Forester line of wilderness management machines, from ecosystem analysis to seed distribution and fire management. Our creations are designed to restore wild landscapes the way nature intended them to be. That's all done. I just have to head back over here. Apparently I missed his track somewhere. You a merchant too?
Something else you needed?
No?
I should keep moving.
Yeah.
Why are you talking to me about merchants then? Oh.
Let's see where this leads.
There we go. Okay. Got it now. Another Bristleback. Oh, it's this one that was running from me. He just stopped and chilled up here for about 20 minutes. Guys got any goodies? Metal shards. Couple metal shards. Yeah. Maybe I should have got my mount back out for this.
Sounds like someone's putting up a fight.
Alright, I forgot what your name was, but I know you. Wait, were you Aaron?
Another one down.
Now this.
Okay, you were.
This is what I was forged for. No ledgers to fill. No boring mid-afternoon patrols. Just a hammer.
How could I forget that glorious handlebar mutton chop combo?
Aloy?
Aaron! Stay where you are. I'll handle the rest.
Here, piggy, piggy, piggy.
Damn it. I should be down there. Not with those birds.
Those Bristlebacks have acid canisters on their backs. It should trigger a chain reaction if I hit them with acid arrows.
And turn it into scrap, Aloy.
Go on. Go on. Let's see what that was. Well. Jesus. You just forget I existed.
Oh, that one hurt.
That's got a bit of a cast time. You don't do anything about this? You gonna knock my pole down? I figured that was gonna happen when I came up here. Why? I'll use my ult. Weapon wheel. Oh, okay. Oh. Why would it's made of acid. Why would I hit it with acid? It doesn't make any sense. Actually really precise. What I was trying to do. If I'm whipping a lot, I'm chalking it up to controller aim. You're just a corpse already. Can't loot you. Where's the other one?
You might have to meet me halfway. Ah!
Hang on, I'm looting. Give me 1 second. Alright, is he dead on this ramp over here? Alright. We've successfully looted.
Caught me at my best, as usual.
Well, you did the hard part. I just took care of the stragglers. How bad is it?
This? Who needs ribs, huh? Oh. I'm good. I'm good. Huh. Okay, well, I know you didn't come all the way to the Daunt just to watch me get wrecked. So what's the story?
I need the embassy to happen, so I can head west. Erend, what I did at the Spire, what we did, it didn't end the threat. It just slowed it down. There's still more to do.
Really? Well, that's great. I mean, yeah, not the threat's not over part. That's not so great. But hey, whatever you're up against, your spear, my hammer, just like old times.
Erend, I need the embassy now. I can't wait for you to heal.
Couple of days rest, if that.
Actually, even if you weren't hurt, what I have to do, it's better if I do it alone.
Alone? Now that figures.
Erend! I hate to interrupt the romance, but I'm pretty banged up here.
Don't blow your blaze, I'm coming.
Oh, this just keeps getting better. Huh. Listen, I'll go to Barren Light, get patched up. If you want this embassy to happen, we're gonna need this sun priest, Studius Wadis.
Oh, I know him. I'll clear the Valley of Bristlebacks, then send Wadis to Barren Light. I'll catch up with you there.
Well, I guess that's sort of like a goodbye.
You gotta be salty.
I'm sorry?
You? Sorry? Ugh. Yeah, that'd be a first.
Where is this coming from?
Hey, just, forget it, yeah. Ugh, it's nothing.
It sounds like something.
All right, fine.
It's passive-aggressive bullshit.
No, after the battle at the Spire, you took off. You left without so much as a handshake. I mean, people like me, we fought and bled at your side, Aloy. You just disappear? What kind of person does that?
Erend, look. I'm sorry it wasn't easy for you when I left. And I know it's not easy now, but what I've been doing... Life on Earth is in danger, and only I can save it.
Your life on Earth?
Yeah. Everything dies unless I succeed.
Well, then let me help.
Oh,
okay.
You can't. There's no machine to fight, no bad guy to kill. What I've got to do,
Well, I mean, there's always machines to fight.
I can't even explain it. Not even to people I care about.
Oh, so much for being useful. Okay,
Erend! By the forge.
I guess that's my cue.
Maybe I should go with you to Barren Light.
No, hey, you're needed elsewhere. Obviously. We'll make it without you.
So mad. I got shit to do.
That doesn't sound good.
You'll have to handle that one on your own. We'll only slow you down.
I got a pig. What was that then? That sounded like it was right outside.
Looks like the Austrian decided to put up a fight. That's really called
That's loud. Things so fast and it takes so long to fire.
One less machine.
That hit? It didn't look like a hit. I might have made a poor choice with that one. Chester, stop. Give me another 10% here. No, that one was gonna hit too. I might have picked the worst skill. Oh, you're a different one. You're a fire one. Come here, asshole. I didn't even fully shock you. Bitch.
Another one down.
Oh, okay, that just killed me. Treasure. I was calling him over to actually get some space. You were killed by a Bristleback, yeah. Quite aware what I was killed by, thank you. Oh, I'm just like the ridge. Oh dear.
Looks like the Austrian decided to put up a fight.
Things are too fast. There's no way that's gonna work either. Oh, I have my caster out. can't see to hit you with that. Okay, it did like 70 damage. It's something. Where you going, bud? Frost bombs. How do you do? You like the cold? You're not particularly susceptible to elements. At least any that I have access to. Right, bud?
One less machine.
Got him. Excellently connected. Fuck off, Moomba.
Another one down.
Hey guys.
Max, that's good fire considered acid.
The fire one might take. Corrosive. No, not particularly. Frost? Nope, not particularly. No. What? How did that not? How did you not get shot? Dead? Dead.
One less machine.
Oh, there's two of us still. Yes, sir. Stop scratching on the. Hey! Stop. Yes, sir. Yeah, you. Stop that.
Going down. Another one down.
Last one. There he be. No, not again. Okay.
There.
Jesus.
Quarry's safe.
Stranger, come on over here. We gotta talk.
Hang on, I gotta loot first. Get the back. Yep. Oh, I got rid of the rest of the corpses. Is that it? Finally it.
I don't know what Honora's doing out here, but consider yourself owed. We tried to hold off and wait for the Vanguard, but one of them Bristlebacks charged us. Next thing you know was a full-fledged fracas.
Is everyone okay?
We lost some good people, but we would have lost the whole quarry without you.
Well, at least it's quiet now.
Your ears ought to be ringing with a quarry at work. But Chain Scrape's whistle ain't blowing, so we're stuck picking up the pieces.
You need the whistle to get back to work?
Me and my crew were just little cogs out here. Can't lift a hammer till Olvin blows that thing. Cause if we work without his say-so, he'll ban us. And my people have been through enough.
Olvin holds that much power?
He's got the money and connections to snuff our fires for good. Almost feels like we stood a better chance with the Bristlebacks.
What are you and your crew working on?
We're supposed to be working Olvin's claim, digging out stone to show our barren light. But the work stoppage and the Bristlebacks cut us short. Never seen those blasted things in a dawn before. Where in Forge Fire did they come from?
I'm not sure. At least not yet. I need to get going. Stay safe.
Thanks to you, that might actually be possible today.
I think I've cleared out most of the Bristlebacks.
Oh, back in town. Another, I guess it's gotta be another tower up there. Way up there.
Scraping it back to work now. I'll go give Olvin the good news. What
I think that's everything out. I think we can safely head back to town
This
and
embassy can finally happen.
turn in these quests that need to be turned in. Campfires you've discovered, so... But it says you have to be next to another campfire? Between campfires you've discovered. Not one like right next to me? Okay, and then you have to hit fast travel. It feels like a dated. Oh. Waypoint, there we go. Like a bit of a dated fast travel system.
Get Olvin to blow the whistle, then Wadis to Barren Light.
Oh, hey guys. But not. Once.
Oh, hey.
Oh no, you just have the same model. Alright. Go there, and then... on there. Go do the side quest first. Talk to the cook in here. Some good eats.
Ah, there you are. I happen to receive another visit from Olvin himself. He was pushy, but I stood my ground. And dare I say it, I even got my own back. Yes, I did.
I'm listening.
When I made his meal, I used 3 pinches of salt. Instead of 2.
Each.
You're gonna kill him of a heart attack in like 20 years.
I think I have everything you asked for.
Then just as you have inspired me, let us see if I can return the favor. Time to cook.
Wow. Mildef, that was inspired.
Next time you want the best provisions, you know where to find me. Your next order of any dish will be on the house.
Thanks. And don't forget to stand up for yourself.
Funny you should say that. As it happens, I'm already cooking up my next portion of resistance. Hope to see you again.
The slow blade. Playing the long game. Skill points. What was that say? Temporary benefits and skill boosts. Reduce your concentration recovery time. Only one food effect can be active. Okay. Skill points. See this? Power shots. That doesn't sound that impressive. Concentration return. Power shots don't use up ammo when it goes up to 5. Well, at that point maybe, but that seems like a lot. Skill point left. Heavy weapons. Concentration. Up to 3 arrows. Okay. Better than this stupid shit. Automatically recover HP, resist damage when critical. I really care about any of that. Silent Strike deals more damage, will be better eventually. What does the mounted stuff do? Override time. Override and do more damage. Heartbreaker. More damage to components and spots. That'd be too bad. Elemental Fury seems like a later thing. Nowhere on. Like, I guess I'll just put him in the HP stuff for now. The low health defense. It's a little more useful than, like, if I'm at 25% HP on this difficulty, I'm probably just gonna die anyways.
Might be a
If I
good
get
idea
hit
to
that low.
stock up on some food before I head back out.
Alright.
See what else Aldous cooking up.
I'm drunk? You know what we... Proper survey of the valley.
Alright, asshole.
Still here, I see.
If Chainscrape is on Karja land, shouldn't a Karja be in charge? Who appointed you?
The sensibilities of good Osram folk, of course. You think a Karja can head this whole venture? Ah! The magistrate can barely make the trek from Barren Light without losing a few screws.
So you have no real authority then? People only follow you because you say so. Loudly.
Anyone who has followers has authority. I've been with Chainscrape from the beginning. I mean, I'm practically
Yeah,
its
you hear that,
founder,
chat?
and its honest folk know I'm indispensable.
Followers
to
mean
its
authority.
success.
You said you founded Chainscrape. Somehow I doubt that.
Practically.
I'm sure lots and lots of people on Twitter believe
I
that.
alone saw its potential.
As
when it
evident
was
of how
just
Twitter,
smattering
the state of
intense
Twitter.
In Barren Light's shadow. I invested in the mine, convinced some friends back home to do the same, and here we are. You could say Chainscrape is what it is thanks to me.
Oh, so you're not just standing around and profiting off everyone else?
Not at all. Sure, I make a little return on my investment here and there, but my main priority, as it was from the beginning, is to look after the well-being of these honest, working Osram.
I cleared out all the Bristlebacks.
Oh, you did?
Now that you've recovered from your shock, time to blow the whistle.
Oh, there, not so fast. I'll have to send someone out to confirm the kills. Make sure the valley is safe again. Shouldn't take more than a day or two.
No. You blow the whistle now.
These are innocent Osram lives we're talking about here. Surely the delay...
Either you do it now, or I will.
Ah, I knew you could do it! Friends, gather round. The savior of Meridian has done
Now
it again.
what?
The Bristlebacks are defeated. You.
What?
Sound the whistle. Chainscrape is open for business.
Terrific. Yay.
Yay.
And Ulvund has agreed to personally pay every worker their lost wages.
Yeah!
That's more like it!
Yeah! Woo!
Ha-ha!
Yeah! Yeah!
Don't you have an embassy to get to?
Yeah, I guess I do.